29,032 feet above sea level, higher than clouds, higher than plains, higher than any point on Earth. This is Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world. But Everest is more than just a peak. It's a dream, an obsession, and for some, a graveyard. Mount Everest sits in the Himalayas on the border between Nepal and China. It was formed around 50 million years ago when the Indian tectonic plate collided with Asia, and it's still growing a few millimeters every year. In Nepal, it's called Sagarmatha, goddess of the sky. In Tibet, it's Komolungma, mother goddess of the world. But the world knows it as Everest, named after British surveyor George Everest. Ironically, he never saw the mountain himself. For decades, Everest was considered impossible to climb. Brutal storms, avalanches, freezing temperatures as low as -60 degrees Celsius, and the infamous death zone, above 8,000 meters, where oxygen levels are so low the human body begins to slowly die. Then, in 1953, history was made. Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay became the first confirmed climbers to reach the summit. Their success turned Everest into the ultimate mountaineering challenge. Above 8,000 meters, the body begins shutting down. Cells don't regenerate properly. Judgment becomes impaired. Climbers can hallucinate. Frostbite is common. Every step feels like lifting hundreds of pounds. And here's the haunting truth. Over 300 people have died on Everest. Some bodies remain on the mountain, frozen in place, serving as grim reminders for climbers who pass them on their way to the summit. Rescue at that altitude is nearly impossible. On Everest, survival is never guaranteed. In May 1996, one of the deadliest seasons in Everest history unfolded. A sudden storm trapped multiple climbing teams near the summit. 8 climbers died in a single night. The tragedy became globally known through the book Into Thin Air and later the film, Everest. It exposed the dangers of overcrowding and commercialized expeditions. Today, hundreds of climbers attempt Everest every year, with guided expeditions costing tens of thousands of dollars. Reaching the summit is no longer limited to elite mountaineers. But this has created new problems. Traffic jams near the summit, environmental damage, tons of trash left behind, increasing risk from climate change. As glaciers melt, bodies and debris long buried in ice are beginning to reappear. Everest is changing. With all the danger, why do people still go? For some, it's about proving something to themselves. For others, it's about legacy. And for many, it's the ultimate test of human limits. Because standing on Everest means standing at the highest point on Earth. For a moment, you are above the world. Mount Everest is beautiful. It is deadly. It is legendary. It represents both the power of nature and the ambition of humanity. And as long as it stands, people will continue trying to reach its summit, no matter the cost. If you enjoyed this deep dive, like and subscribe for more powerful stories about our world's most extreme places.